Hello everyone and welcome back. Today let's talk about my top 10 must-dos at Disney's Animal Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. So at number 10 is the breakfast at the Tusker house, which is a character breakfast. It's great food, great atmosphere. It's more of a safari theme and it's with Mickey and all of his friends. Greg and I really enjoyed this breakfast last time that we had gone and eaten there. So that's why it is on our list as a great start to your day at Animal Kingdom. Number 9 is something that we try to do every time we go down, and that is we do the morning hours at Animal Kingdom. Main reason why we do that is because you can get a lot done in Animal Kingdom by lunchtime, so we tend to go earlier so that we can get more done. Also, the crowds aren't as bad because Animal Kingdom is so big that they spread out. Sorry, I keep looking over there. Henry's like right there, so I'm gonna keep checking on him. And as you can see, I've got Gus back here in the background, also checking on Henry in his Mickey Mouse costume. Gussie, come here. He's my Disney dog, Manny. So where was I? Morning hours. So we get a lot done in that time frame, and we can normally ride like Everest like 3 or 4 times and Dinosaur 3 or 4 times. So that's why we have morning magic hours on our top 10 of must-do at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Number 8 is something that's really new to Animal Kingdom, and that's the River of Lights evening show. It is a great way to wind down for the day, end your day at Animal Kingdom, and see just a really pretty show. Number 7 kind of goes with number 9, and that is we like to have an early lunch at the Rainforest Café in Animal Kingdom because we get so much done between 8 and 10:30 or 9 and 10:30 that we generally end our afternoon with Rainforest Cafe, and it's great atmosphere, great place for kids. We almost always get the pastelaya, which is a really spicy pasta dish, and sometimes we sit at the bar, sometimes we sit at the restaurant, but it's a great place to end your day at Animal Kingdom. Number 6 is part of the new Pandora Land, and that is the Navi River Journey. It's not an intense ride, it's good for kids. It is a dark ride with lots of bright colors and bright lights and amazing animatronic work. I do have the full ride POV, which I will link in this video, so you guys can check it out. I think Gus wants more attention than the baby does sometimes. So number 5 is the Lion King show at Disney World, and or at Animal Kingdom in Disney World, and it's a great performance. It's interactive, kids love it, adults love it. It's basically these live performances of all of your favorite songs from The Lion King. There's animatronics, there's characters, and the street performers' costumes are just beautiful. So definitely want to go check that out while you're at Animal Kingdom. So number 4 to number 1 are all rides, so I'm basically ranking my favorite Animal Kingdom rides. So number 4 is Dinosaur. Dinosaur is a bit of a jerky ride, so if you have back problems, I would not recommend it. But if you don't have back problems and you like dark rides or maybe you're a little spooky, then Dinosaur is a great choice for you. It's basically you go back in time, and the opening show has Mrs. Cosby in it, so that's kind of cool. And you have dinosaurs popping off at you, and you got T-Rex coming at you, but once you find out where that T-Rex snaps that photo, it is a great photo opportunity. There was one time that that Greg and I figured out where the camera was. We made a little sign that said, "Hi, Kelly," to my best friend, out of a park map and a pen. And so we put that on there, and she saw it, and she was like, "Oh my goodness!" She could see it on her phone. We sent it to her because it was really funny. So once you know what the camera is, you can get some great photos. So number 3 is the Expedition Everest. This is a high-speed roller coaster that goes forwards and backwards, has sharp turns, so it's definitely not for young kids, but if you're a thrill seeker, Expedition Everest is definitely a ride you want to hit up. It has a big drop, so right before the big drop is the camera, a great photo opportunity if you know where to look for the camera. And it's just a really fun ride. You have the Yeti coming out trying to get you, and it's probably one of the best rides at Animal Kingdom, so that's why it is my number 3. Number 2 is probably the most talked about ride at Animal Kingdom, and that's Flight of Passage, and I cannot describe in words how absolutely amazing this ride is. It is a mashup between Star Tours to mixed with Soar and taken to a whole new level, and it's really, really cool. Again, I cannot put into words how much I love this ride. The only reason why it is not number 1 is because it is so difficult to get on. So it's impossible to get a fast pass, unless if you want to stay there late in the day, and it's a really long line if you don't have a fast pass. I've been there where the line's been up to 4 hours, so it's really kind of up to you if this is something you want to hit up. If it does on that 60-day mark, make sure that you try to book a fast pass. It is a great ride, and again, I can't really put into words how amazing it is. I feel like I won't do it justice, so that's why it's my number 2. My number 1 is a staple for Animal Kingdom, and that is the Kilimanjaro Safari. It is never too long of a wait. It's great for everybody, for the whole family, which is why it's my number 1. And it's different every time you go. There was one time that Greg and I went, there were giraffes running around, and sometimes you have an animal just stuck in the road and you can't get by, and it's amazing for everybody, and it is the staple at Animal Kingdom. So you make sure that if you are going to Animal Kingdom, you have to ride the safari. That is the one thing I will say you have to do, is the safari. Unless if it's closed down, then obviously you can't do it. So that was my top 10 at Animal Kingdom. If you guys have any questions about Disney planning, please reach out to me. I provide my services for free to help out build your Disney itinerary as well as book the trips. My email, my Facebook, and my Instagram links are all below. If you have your top 10 or if you have any suggestions for my top 10, please feel free to leave it in the comments. And I hope you guys have a magical day.